The cars have been drawn out of a hat for this afternoon's grand final here at the Bolton Autospeedway, and starting off on pole position we've got 157 Mark Brown. 941 is beside him with 504 Ann Parkinson inside row 2. Next to her is 530 Adrian Pinfield. 216 Neil Fitton is next in line along with 177 Alan Skaman. Down the line we go to the yellow top cars, and the first of those is number 37 Paul Richards. Next to him is 239 Geoff Coleman, who rattled off a nice little consolation victory this afternoon. And then comes 151 Tony Lempard, who showed all his credentials to get a fine place in his heat. Next to them is 212 John Taylor, and then 582 John R. Martin completes the yellow tops. Towards the A grade as we go now, and the one who's starting off in pole position amongst that grade is number 60 Brent Whitehead, who also put a good account of himself in his heat. Next in line is 347 Alan Nelson. 748 Phil Denherder is next in line. Alongside him is 790 Mark Taylor. Number 808 is Simon Nicholson, and beside Simon is 753 Andy Morris. Moving on down the line we go again, and we've got the Starmen who have just featured on turns 3. Number 80 is Pete Hall, 132 David Macbeth, 622 Darren Bingley, and 187 is Andy Rawlinson. Two superstars are 827 Alan Cole and 218 Rob Speak. The cars are about to get underway for their rolling lap in readiness for this afternoon's grand final. Mark Brown is now leading them through turns 1 and 2. And we are shortly to be away in racing this afternoon here at the Bolton Autospeedway. "24 cars out to complete over 20 racing laps for the grand final. Any favourites for this one? Look out for pole sitter 157 Mark Brown from the whites. Possibly 151 Tony Lempard from the yellows. Number 60 Brent Whitehead from the blues. 622 Darren Bingley from the reds. And obviously 218 and 827. And we're away in racing. And it's 157 who leads them through down the home straight for the first time. Adrian Pinfield is in a hurry to try and get on level terms with that driver, and he throws his Rodney Mitchell power car down the back straight. P. Hole leads through the Starman with 622 Darren Bingley, having 218 Rob Speaks right behind him. Down through turns 3 and 4, and Rob Speak puts aside 622. Darren Bingley tries to hold out the world champion, but Rob Speak seems to have the inside line, and through the pit turn goes Rob Speak with 622 Darren Bingley right behind him now, eager to try and return the compliment this time, with 187 Andy Rawlinson right behind the Bingley man. 157 Mark Brown has still got a good start on this one, and he leads through fellow white tops 530 216. 151 Tony Lempard is leading the yellow top chain. Down the back straight they go. Number 60 Brent Whitehead is doing likewise amongst the blues, and we have a pile up on turns 3 and 4, which is taking out 808 Simon Nicholson and 748 Phil Denherder. Number 80 Pete Hall is being stalked by 218 Rob Speak round the pit turn. Next in tow is 187 and 622, 753 and 347, 827, 132. But once again, it's Mark Brown is leading him down the back straight. He's completing another lap, having a comfortable lead ahead of 151 Tony Lempard in second. In third now is 60 Brent Whitehead. In fourth, 216 Neil Fitton, and fifth, 530 Adrian Pinfield. Also making a good account of himself in this race is 239 Geoff Coleman, who won the consolation this afternoon here at the Bolton Autospeedway. 622 Darren Bingley is endeavouring to try and keep in touch with 187 Andy Rawlinson and number 80 Pete Hall, as number 218 Rob Speak has already managed to get past his fellow Starman. He's now trying to get inside 790 Mark Taylor round the pit turn they go, and down the home straight, down the back straight he is trying to stalk the 790 car, puts the bumper in round turns 3 and 4, but hasn't managed to successfully get past yet. Number 80 Pete Hall has made a good move down the home straight. He passes number 37 530. Darren Bingley still stalking number 187 Andy Rawlinson, and he's looking to get into the lower placings now. But it's Rob Speak who's looking the favourite to try and take this afternoon's final, and he's being chased right the way round by 790 Mark Taylor. 216 Neil Fitton throws his car crazily through the pit turn. And he's got number 80 Pete Hall right behind him. It's still 157 leading from number 60, Brent Whitehead in second. 151 is third with 218 Rob Speak about to take that third spot from the yellow top. He does so through turns 3 and 4 with 790. Mark Taylor in fifth place. In sixth is 239 Geoff Coleman getting into a little bit of difficulty. Darren Bingley's got into a little bit of trouble and he's been taken out. .157 still leading from number 60 Brent Whitehead in second, and 218 Rob Speak is third. Down the back straight they go. 151 is trying to hold out 790, but Mark Taylor's got the inside line and takes the yellow top round turns 3 and 4. Number 80 Pete Hall is also looking to try and get past the blue in yellow tops, and he puts the bumper in hard on number 151 through the pit turn they go. Rob Speak is now your leader through the pit turn. He goes with number 60 Brent Whitehead, making sure he's having a very good afternoon here at the Bolton Autospeedway. With 157 Mark Brown still in that third spot. Darren got tangled up a couple of laps ago with 187 and 212. That seems to must have damaged his steering or something as he's had to pull off. What a dreadful season he's having at the Bolton track. Well, it looks like Rob Speak is going to make sure he's going to get a heat and final double this afternoon here with his 2-litre powered car. Number 60 Brent Whitehead is also having a tremendous afternoon. 790 Mark Taylor moves up into third spot. Number 80 Pete Hall is trying to get up to fourth, passing the 157 car through turns 3 and 4. In fifth is Mark Brown. In sixth is 157 Tony Lempard. In seventh is 827 Alan Cole. And in eighth is 132 David Macbeth. But David's looking to be almost lapped now as 218 Rob Speak comes into view as he laps 753 Andy Morris. Pete Hall's got a problem and he's having to pull off. That promotes Alan Cole up to 6th spot now, and 7th 132 David Macbeth. It's only a few laps remaining now for the race leader 218 Rob Speak. Just 4 to go this time for the world champion as he comfortably leads through the fast moving number 60 Brent Whitehead, who's trying to lap number 753 Andy Morris. Andy sticks his thumb out to let the blue top nip through on the inside. Alan Nelson is trying to get into the top 10. He dives through round the pit turn. He goes, but he's a long way back. David Macbeth is shifted out wide by the world champion 218 Rob Speak, and Rob dives through and hurtles down the back straight. And he's surely going to be showing the checkered flag pretty shortly now. He's showed the 1 lap to go, but this time for the world champion. Rob Speak goes down the back straight for the last time. Checkered flag this time, and that goes to 218 Rob Speak. Coming home in a very good second place is number 60 Brent Whitehead. In third was 790 Mark Taylor. A very distant fourth is 151 Tony Lempard, who seems to have got a little bit of steering trouble. In fifth was 827 Alan Cole. In sixth was 239 Geoff Coleman. In seventh there were 132 David Macbeth. Coming home eighth was 37 Paul Richards. Ninth was 753 Andy Morris. Oh! And 10th was 347 Alan Nelson, who badly clipped the fence there and caused all sorts of damage.